Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a speed build of my basement and I'm super excited for this video. I have decided that I want to get on a more regular upload schedule. This week just starting out on YouTube doing Animal Crossing videos, you know, I was sort of full steam ahead, but I think a more realistic upload schedule is going to be 1 to 2 videos a week, either one longer video or 2 slightly shorter videos like this one. So be on the lookout for that. I'm super excited to have like a regular posting schedule. As you can see here, I'm getting out my many cardboard boxes that I bought in preparation for this build. I wanted to use a ton of the cardboard items to make it look like a real basement, all messy and basically like a storage area, but I wanted it to be really purposeful and like look sort of intentional, like a real life basement, I guess. And I also wanted to have an area for plants in the corner. So you'll see that sort of come together. I planned this out on Harv's Island, but obviously the room shape is different. So I mostly used it to sort of brainstorm ideas of what I wanted to do, as well as decide what colors of things that I wanted to use. I find Harv's Island to be super useful for that, even if the room size is different and you can't plan exactly what you're going to do. It is a good way to get an idea of what items look good with which other items. So here we are making all the cardboard furniture. Right before this build, I got all the recipes together so I could make all of this. And as you can see, I just pulled out some items from my storage that I wanted to use, including the graffiti piano that I used to have outside on my island, but I just didn't like the way that it looked. So I still wanted to use it, so I'm glad that I got to use it for this part of my house. Here I am crafting some iron shelves. I'm going to use those to sort of separate the room a little bit, as well as like layer them to give the room some depth and some visual interest. I don't know. Here I am putting, just moving some things around, getting like the basic shape of the room together. Like I said, I did plan on Harv's Island a little bit, so I had an idea of like roughly where I wanted things to go, but I did obviously have to do some adjusting. Here I was experimenting with the arcade machine, but I ended up not keeping that, but I do keep the Luigi's Mansion pinball machine, which I think is a super cute item. I also grabbed this vending machine. I thought it would be fun if the basement sort of looked like my character's storage. So obviously, since I'm the resident rep for my island, I'm the one who's decorating the island. So, you know, I just wanted to look like things that I had stored both for my own house, like the ping pong table, and I put a kotatsu in later, as well as things that I might use to decorate the island, but that just aren't outside at the moment. So here we are, moving some stuff around. I put down those rugs. I was super excited to use the shanty mat. I think that it's a super cute item, as well as getting out the sloppy rug again that I also used in my bedroom. Once again, Nintendo, please add the sloppy items. They're so cute. That's probably my favorite furniture set from New Leaf. I can't remember if the sloppy items were in the older games. I mean, I was a kid, so, you know, if they were, I certainly did not know how to get them. I've been playing Animal Crossing since before I knew how to read, but that being said, Animal Crossing is very difficult when you don't know how to read, so most of my actual strong memories of gameplay came from New Leaf and beyond. Here I am just customizing these ironwood cupboards. Obviously I didn't end up using the ironwood set in my kitchen, which you're gonna see a speed build of that coming soon. I edited my kitchen a little bit and I'm super happy with how it came out. Every single time I walk into my house, I'm just like, oh, it's so cute in here. But here I am recoloring those. I ended up recoloring them again because I realized that the color that I went with on Harv's Island was different, but I forgot. I actually stole that bonsai shelf from my my greenhouse area because I didn't have enough cherry blossoms to make another cherry blossom bonsai, so I was out of luck there, but I replaced it with a couple of other cute items, and hopefully I can come across some cherry blossoms from a friend or something to make another one. Here we are just moving it around. I liked sort of layering the iron shelves like that to make it a little bit more interesting than just having them be like a flat surface. Here we are recoloring the ironwood cupboards. I think the most editing I had to do with this video was just me running back and forth to Nook's Cranny to get more customization kits. I can never seem to buy enough. Like, I would have to sit there for an hour just clicking buy over and over again to get enough customization kits. Here we are setting up the plant area. I ended up taking away that trash can and replacing it with a, oh my god, what is it called? A vacuum cleaner, yeah. I just thought it was fun. And I mean, you know, I like to have useful items in my rooms, in my house, because, you know, I like to decorate, but I do want my house to be somewhat usable, I guess, for me as a player. But obviously I'm not going to spend a ton of time in the basement, so it makes more sense for me to have that in my kitchen or in my bedroom, or like rooms that I actually go in when I'm playing normally. Here we are replacing that with the vacuum cleaner, which is super loud, by the way. I tried turning it on. I'm like, this is not ambient noise. This is this is just noise. Putting a fan down to blow on the plants a little bit. Now what am I up to? I'm messing with that. Oh yeah, and then I go up to my kitchen to steal that from the wall, looking around to see if there's anything else I want to steal, and I think I end up stealing some other things from up there. And back down into the basement. Here we are, putting some decorations up on the walls. I wanted the walls to also be somewhat cluttered, but I didn't want it to be like, I don't know. Like I said, I wanted it to be cluttered, but in a way that wasn't like visually overwhelming, but just in a way that felt natural. Sort of like a person really lives here and is just putting their stuff down here. Here I am grabbing a tape deck, the original silver one, which I think looks super cute in the plant area. I think I end up putting some scattered papers down, but other than that, I think the plant area is finished. And here I am moving on to the other side, which is going to be all my cardboard items as well as a kotatsu. Here we are putting down the cardboard table. I had to keep the thing that, okay, the things that I spent the most time editing out were me running back and forth to Nook's Cranny, but also me opening my photos on my Switch to look at the photos I took on Harv's Island to actually figure out the layout that I wanted to do for these cardboard boxes, because I was like, oh, I want to put the brown and blue one this way, and then I want to put the table this way, and I want to put them stacked in the back, but I don't know which order they're in. And here I am putting down another iron shelf, and I think we put down one more. I just like the way that they look in the basement. I think that's a really nice item. Here I am putting down a dustpan and broom, and I think we also put a clock as well. Putting another cardboard box on top of, there's a lot of cardboard boxes in this room. I saw recently, I got a really nice comment on my last video. Thank you, by the way, for all my new subscribers. You know, every single subscriber means a lot to me, and every single view means a lot to me, because I'm a very small channel. So I appreciate the support and people coming back and watching my videos. But I got a really nice comment on my last video that said that they were looking for inspiration, and they were happy that they found my video, and it just made me feel really good, because I know that I go to YouTube and Instagram to find inspiration for my own island, so seeing that someone else was doing that with my videos made me feel really good. So I thought of maybe in one of my speed builds, or just one of my builds in general, doing like a building tips, I guess. I could either do one for like interiors or exteriors. For example, I know a lot of people struggle with the path and placing it down, and I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I feel like I've gotten pretty used to using it, and I could go over how I use it throughout my island, and then we could also, I don't know, do like interior videos, like placing items, stuff like that. If that interests you guys, let me know. I'd love to do that, and yeah, I'm just happy that people are enjoying my content, and that they're getting inspiration, and that my videos are of use to someone. Here I am customizing the kotatsu. I thought it would be fun to make it red, sort of in contrast with the blue color that it normally comes in. I customized this pile of Zen cushions because it's sort of similar to an item in New Leaf that was like the futon but rolled up, and I thought, first of all, that item is so cute. Another item they should bring back, I don't know why Nintendo are haters and they don't want to bring back all these cute New Leaf items, but they really should. But I ended up not using it, and I ended up changing it to the sort of seed bag color and putting it in my greenhouse in the spot where I stole the bonsai table. And here I am putting that last iron shelf. This area in the bottom right hand corner is pretty similar to how it looked in Harv's Island. Just a kashatsu with some stacked magazines on it, and the ping pong table and the generator, as well as a cardboard sofa and a cardboard bed. And both of them are accessible, so if I ever do some Dream Suite tours, I might actually, I probably would do them from my bedroom, but I could also do them from down here. So, you know, you wake up in a dream island on a bunch of cardboard boxes. It's kind of fun. An interesting way to start a tour. But here I am just moving these around. I think that ping pong table is super cute. I wish that like when you touched it, the ball would move, but I feel like I remember that being a thing, but apparently it's not the case and it's just a static item, but I guess I imagined that. Here I am getting like the final placement of these, putting back another cardboard box set that I crafted earlier just to fill out the space a little bit. This is pretty much the final design of the room. I ended up actually going back and getting rid of the construction sign and the piano bench after I was done building. And replaced it with a bike because I remembered that on Harv's Island I had actually placed a bicycle. I was like, I want to use this. But then I completely forgot until after I had finished filming the speed build. So when I post my updated dream address and you come down to my basement, that sounds so creepy. It'll be slightly different, but you know, I know for me, I'm constantly adjusting and fidgeting with things on my island, and I think that's part of what is so fun about this game is that you're never really done decorating. And as they add more items and you collect more items in your catalog, you can sort of fidget with things and make them exactly the way you want. So yeah, here we are. What am I up to? Oh yeah, I completely forgot how to make the scattered papers. I was like, how do you make them? Can you order them? Do I have to? I thought the document stack was the thing that you craft. I was so confused, but I figured it out. I know how to make the scattered papers. I customized them to be like this green color so that they would match the plants. Here we go down to the basement. And I'm just adding that clock on the wall. I tried it out in the center and I didn't like it because I hate symmetry. If you couldn't already tell by this crazy messy room. Here I am just putting some more stuff on the walls. Just making the room feel a little more cluttered. I also added, some other things that I added were I changed up this area with the plaque and the little paper and changed it to the wooden sign with the Japanese characters on it, which I thought looked super cute. I also added a pot rack over there, and I put a hat on the wall, and I moved that to actually be in the garden area, and then I put up, I think, a KK record and some socks on the wall, which I think the socks are super cute, and I also wanted to put the socks in my kitchen, like hanging above the wood burning stove, but I ended up having the socks on the floor, which I think also looks super cute. I love putting clothing as a decorative item in rooms. I think it adds a lot, and it's a really easy way to clutter up, especially wall space. Because we don't have a ton of items in this game in general, but especially wall items, we're kind of limited. So using clothing is a really easy way to clutter up your wall a little bit. Here I am adding the socks. Oh, I do add the socks in it. Okay, well, the hat ends up moving into the plant area, so it's actually like my character could go up and grab it off the wall, but the socks stay back there. I was looking for another matching sock. I ended up going with one that is sort of similar, but I figured that it looks cute, but it's all cluttered. And here I am. Oh, I'm so happy. Little do I know that I end up having to go back and change a lot of this, but this is pretty much the final build. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for more videos coming soon, and see you guys again later. Bye!